Look, if you're a real estate agent and you're currently advertising on Facebook or any other platform, then you need to listen up. If you're not currently making a landing page to convert all your leads, then you're practically putting money down the drain and you're burning money, right? It's crazy that most people are not doing this. And the fact is, this works and it's so simple that you're gonna be kicking yourself wondering why you didn't do this, okay? It's simple. It's a landing page, all right? If you haven't created a landing page for all your traffic to go to, okay, then you need to do that right now. And that's why I'm here, to actually show you how to do this step by step. And it's gonna be very simple, and I'm gonna show you right now, okay? So let's go to my screen. Before I do get started and actually show you how to create a landing page, you need to first understand what is a landing page in the first place. So if we see here, I've put what is a landing page. So a landing page by definition is when you direct traffic, typically from a campaign, example of Facebook, a YouTube ad, a TikTok ad, to have a call to action, and there should be no distraction from the clients converting, okay? So very highly targeted people, and we want them to convert and do a particular action, whether it's to sign up, whether it's to learn more, right? Something like that. Next is, I already have a website. Why would I need to care about a landing page? What is so special about a landing page, That is a great question that you might be asking yourself. And while websites are great, they have very different objectives, okay? For instance, a website is really only to bring awareness to your business, okay? Maybe as a real estate agent, it's showing off your listings, or maybe it's showing that you have 10 years of experience in the field, which is great. And that's standard, right? Okay, that's what we want. But a landing page is to funnel down that awareness, okay, and convert them into a lead, okay, by taking action. All right. Now, you might be saying, okay, that's pretty good, but how does this affect me as a real estate agent? All right, it's another great question. So, one company found that the ad in specific landing pages outperform their generic pages, referring to a website, and it beat it by 115%. Imagine if you converted 115 more times the people than you're getting already. Do you think you would generate more listings? How do you think that would affect your ad campaigns and your ROI, okay? Your return on your advertising spend? What do you think that could do for you? All right, so enough of me ranting on, all right? So how do we create a compelling landing page that actually converts? Well, in order to do that, I want to learn from the best, okay? And that's going to be Alex Hormozi. Now, if you haven't already, I highly recommend that you look at $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi. Such a great book, okay? There's so much value there. I've read it. It speaks for itself. So let's say we have a regular Facebook ad campaign, okay? Something like this, very nice. This ad is actually top performing ad, okay? This isn't mine, but I am giving credit to them, okay? And it has book now, okay? Or claim a free property appraisal. Great offer, great call to action, but where do you take your audience now, okay? That's when we get to landing pages. So in the actual $100 Million Leads book, you have here a sketch that outlines the top 3 best layouts that you can actually copy, all right, which is so great. And the first layout is very simple. It has a headline, it has a subheadline, it has an email, and a submit button. Very simple. The second layout, which we're going to try replicate today and use today, is going to have a headline, subheadline, image or video, email, and a submit button. The next one adds the headline, subheadline, the VSL, image, an email, a submit button, and then some testimonials or a bit more about yourself at the bottom. Now, going towards a definition, we don't want any more distractions. So less is more in this case. We want it to be very simple so that they can't get distracted, okay? So essentially, I've made a mock-up of what it should basically look like. So we've got the headline here, we've got the subheadline, the video, the photo, the email, and the submit. So this is what I'm actually going to be recreating for this video, okay? Now, if you haven't already, I would highly recommend that you also use ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is an amazing software. Russell Branson is very good, right? Amazing guy. He's created ClickFunnels, and they're pretty much the best at landing pages. So if you were to do it, yes, you could use a WordPress, you could use Wix, Squarespace, something like that. But ideally, I think ClickFunnels would be great. I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. However, I highly recommend you would use them for the purpose of this video and for your business. Okay? All right. Now moving across here, I've actually got my own CRM that has its own funnels that are pre-made in them. And if you would like it, you can also check the description below, which has the CRM, which you can sign up to. It's very good. I love it, and it works. So here we have my system, or my CRM at the moment, and it actually allows me to build a funnel and build high generating landing pages. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use this, but if you haven't got this, that's completely fine. You can go use ClickFunnels, right? And this is what I'm going to do. So I'm simply just going to click on a new funnel. All right. Now, a great option is that you can either start from blank or you can start from a template. Now, because this is so simple, I'm honestly going to go for a blank one and call it real estate #1. All right. And I'm going to create it. And here we go. So this is the start of our actual campaign, so this is the start of our funnel. All right. What I'm going to do is click add next step. We're going to name next step. We're going to do opt-in. We'll call opt-in page, path, just to call it welcome. And then it says here, if you want to put in a ClickFunnels URL, you actually can do that as well if you've got one already. Okay. So we can click here and we can choose existing funnels, or we can choose a website. Okay. Or what we can do is actually create from blank. So because most of you are going to be starting from the basics, I recommend that you start from blank. All right. Okay. So here we go. We have a couple of options on the left. We have adding a section. So section is going to be the first what element we're kind of going to put in. So this is basically what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a full width one at the top. I'm going to add one column. Okay. And I'm going to add a headline. Very simple. And then it already has here for me large call to action, or your headline, large call to action / headline. So for instance, because I work with real estate agents and helping them getting more listings, I'm just going to write, are you a real estate agent that wants more listing? Okay. All right. Very simple. All right. Doesn't need to be too fancy. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to drag and drop a sub headline. Okay. All right. I'm going to go here. So I've clicked on the headline and I'm just going to drag and drop and put in a sub headline. Hopefully this works this time. Perfect. I'm just going to switch that here. All right. Get at least 7 qualified sellers booked into your calendar. Okay, very simple. I can even go like this, put bold, underscore 7, and then I can put, in your calendar, so bold, underscore, right, and just kind of highlight those. This is very basic stuff, and yeah, I'm just probably going to change the background, but that looks pretty good for now. So if we come back to our design, we've got the headline, we've got the sub headline. Now all that's next is to put a video. Okay. So I'm going to add a section for width. All right, at row, one column, at element. I'm going to add a video. Okay, right. And if you see here on the side, I can actually put in a YouTube URL. Okay, I can put Vimeo, right, a custom embedded one. I'm just going to put a YouTube link. So I will be back very shortly. Okay, I'm back now. I'm just going to put a really quick YouTube video in there. All right, and here I go. I've quite literally got it right here. All right, very nice and big. Okay. Now I've got something that's kind of resembling a landing page. If you see here, all I've done is added some padding on the sides, okay? And all that's left is to put another element at the bottom, like a button. Okay, so here we are. Here is my finalized landing page. Now if you see, I've added some extras. This is what it's going to look like. For instance, I put in the processing bar just to make it look better and keep the retention of the people on the site to actually create some urgency, all right? Secondly, I've actually added a footer, so that's something you can do just to make it more legitimate. And I've put here my own call to action, which is claim here, or click here to claim PDF, okay? So I have here my video, I have here my headline, subheadline, enter in details. So once they click that, they'll actually be prompted to put in their email. So instead of having two, it's just the one button. But if you do kind of get the concept now, it's very, very basic. It's not much more than this, okay? And when I do this, right, that's what happened. Okay, so that was it. That was how to make a quick landing page. It shouldn't take you more than 10 to 15 minutes, all right, of your time. The point is just get started and get testing. Okay, so please, if you did enjoy this video, all right, please subscribe